What is up, guys? So today I'm going to be doing a very simple Python tutorial. It's strictly for beginners. If you're not a beginner, there should be a new video on my channel right now that will explain to you how to make a game in Python. So I would go check that out because this is very beginnerish. Alright, so Python is a simple programming language. It's very good for beginners to use because it gives you a familiar experience with programming that you can relate to when you learn higher level programming languages. I like Python. It's very simple. Sometimes I'll even use it just to make really simple stuff because it just takes too long using other programming languages. So yeah, it's useful. I like it. So we're going to go to this website. It's right here, but I'm typing it again anyway. www.python.org/get-it, because you want to get it. And it will take you to this website where it says download Python. The current product versions are 2.7.6 and 3.3.3. I'm going to use 3.3 because I think I'm more familiar with it, and I just think it's a lot more simple, and in my opinion it's better. Especially for beginners, it's a little bit better. So it works on Mac too, but I recommend using Windows because Mac is a little bit slow with Python, but no big deal. So just go right here and either do Python 3.3.3 Windows installer. I would do 64, I guess, or Mac. So yeah, once you download that and install it, you will get an application called Idle, and Idle looks a little bit like this. This is what it looks like. Ignore the name, that's just the name of the program we're going to be doing. There, so just open that up. Yeah, so Idle. It'll look like this, but we have to make a new program. This isn't going to help us make a program. This shows us what our program is outputting. So I'm just going to put that on the side right now. And then to actually make a program, we have to go to File, New Window. Right here. Okay, good. So to start out, I think we're going to make a Mad Libs program because it's very simple and it's kind of fun. So Mad Libs, what we're going to do is we're going to start out by printing something to the screen so the user knows it's Mad Libs. So as soon as they open it, we're going to print welcome to Mad Libs. So if you want to print anything to the screen in Python, you just do print, and then in parentheses, in quotes, you put whatever you want. So welcome to Mad Libs. Okay, so there you go. Welcome to Mad Libs. Now they'll see that as soon as they open the program. And if you're wondering why it's in quotes, that's because it's a string, and strings are just anything that holds text, basically. So if you want to make a string, you gotta put it in quotes. If you left the quotes out, it wouldn't know what to do with it, and it would not work right. So as we say, welcome to Mad Libs, we need to get some adjectives, some nouns, and some verbs. So to do that, we're going to go to we're going to make a variable. So to make a variable, we're going to use this little line of text. We're going to call the variable adj1 because it's short for adjective. You want to keep your variables short but easy to understand. So adj1 equals the input of this print statement. So we'll say enter an adjective. Oh, adjective. Alright, enter an adjective. And now they're going to put an adjective in, and we'll save it as adj1. So you should probably put a comment here. And what comments are in Python, they're just ignored statements of text that can be used to just write anything. Because if I wanted to say, this line gets the input, Python would have no idea what to do with that. It would just confuse the hell out of it. So we have to put it in a comment so it ignores it. Whatever is commented is ignored. To do a comment, we do a number symbol, and we just write whatever we want. So gets input from user. Now, if someone else reads our program, they'll easily understand what's going on. So, before we go any further, we just have to do one more thing. Because this isn't like a game or anything like that, it's just a simple text program, we have to put something at the end to make it not close as soon as it's done, or else it'll just close out as soon as the user is done entering their stuff. So we'll just write end equals input ... space. That way they'll just they'll have to press enter once they're done to close it out. So it won't close out before they're done reading it and stuff. So we have adjective 1, we can make noun 1 equals input, enter a noun. Alright, I'm just going to copy and paste this. Bam, adjective 2, noun 2, and then verb 1 is input. Oops. Enter verb. Alright, so now if we run it, we go to run module. It'll say source must be saved. Is it okay to save? Press OK because you want to save it, of course. Get the save as window. I'm going to save it as medlibs. I already have it written here. But if you're typing a name down here and you want to call it madlibs, make sure to include the .py, because if you don't, it'll mess up your program and just makes it like a text file. So make sure to write .py. Alright, madlibs.py. For me, it already exists. I'll just replace it. And now it's going to run it. So welcome to madlibs, enter an adjective. I'll put in blue. Enter noun, horse. So yeah, you get it. It works. It's not going to do anything with our adjectives yet, except one thing is that's the ... I was talking about. So it'll make sure not to close the program yet. But we hit there, see it's done. Those little things mean it's done. Still don't have to like concatenate it all to put it all together. So to put it all together, we're just going to type. We're just going to print out. Yesterday, I bought a, and then we want to do the first adjective and the first noun, for example. So, I bought a, they have to do a space because there's no space before the noun, so if you don't put a space there, it's going to put the noun right after the a, it's going to be combined with the a, it's not going to look nice. I bought a plus adj1 plus space plus noun 1 plus period. So it's a little tedious, but you know, normally you wouldn't be adding this many variables into a print statement. Just say I bought an adjective noun. Print. It really liked to. We could put verb 1. Oh, verb 1. Space. My. Oh crap. My noun 2. Okay. So I really like to blank my blank. That sounds a little dirty, but whatever. Alright. Then what we have left is adjective 2. It really is such a 2 space noun 1 period. Okay, so that should work now. Let's try it. Go ahead, run module. Okay, save. Enter an adjective. Put happy. Noun cat. Adjective brown. Noun door. Verb eat. Just say I bought a happy cat. It really liked to eat my door. It really is such a brown cat. Alright, so it works. Great. Now you could, of course, add more variables here, like person 1 equals input enter a person, just like that. And then you could put it here somewhere, like, so now one you could have wrote person 1, but of course that wouldn't make sense. So that's a simple madlibs program. Now you can, of course, you know, change this program up, you know, add some things, take away some things. Of course, that's the whole point of the tutorial, so you can reference it later programs or, you know, use it to learn from it. So that's a simple program. If you learn a little bit more in Python, you can go check out my game tutorial, which should be up on my channel by now. This is Nick's Tutorials. Have a great day, guys. Be good.